This is the Shining Alley again, recording his 5th practice video. Well, another practice battle royale. This time we're trying a new camera layout, new lighting, new audio. Well, let's just see how this goes. So we are going to be running a sand team today, just for the heck of it. Mega T-Tar is probably one of my favorite Mega evolutions, and of course we will be featuring him with his D-Dance set with Rock Slide, Crunch, and Ice Punch, only taught in Oras. And then we will be featuring Alolan Golem, one of my new favorite Pokemon from the Alola region. And then another favorite from the Alola region, Lycanroc Midday form. Kind of caps off to the new form that will be coming out with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But with that, checking the camera angle, we'll be fine. We will be open up with the T-Tar, just to set up the stand, as well as the Sand Rush on the Lycanroc, as well as the, what else are we doing? Yeah, the special defense for rock types. Sorry. You need to take a breath, take a drink, and then we hear the bell. It's time for another live battle with the computers. Alright, so we'll be setting up with the sand. Right now we have a Ludicolo, Chips and Salsa, with a Volcarona and an Excadrill. You know, having that Excadrill on the field is kind of going to be hurting us if it's a Sand Rush ability. But thankfully we got nothing to lose other than maybe our Mega T-Tar. But we'll set up a D-Dance, because once we set up the D-Dance we will be in very good shape. If we get knocked out, we'll switch into someone who can revenge kill very well. So we'll go ahead and Mega Evolve. I have my Mega Bracelet on right now, but I do not. Alright. So we Mega Evolve. Now we're going to see who moves first. The Volcarona protects. That makes sense. There's a lot of pressure on the field against it. And then the Excadrill is going to go out for the Earthquake, and that is fine. It is Stab, but divided up between all the multi-battle tactics, so Earthquake will do much less damage that way. I will set up a D-Dance right now, which is great. The Ludicolo will do the Rain Dance. It does Hydro Pump, and it targets the Volcarona. Alright, so I think at this point, the Sand will do some damage on everyone but, alright, well, Ludicolo and Volcarona, because they are not Steel, Ground, or Rock types, which Excadrill and Tyranitar or Nightmare is. So we will go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. I want to go for the Rock Slide. Or we can crunch into the Excadrill slot. But I want to get a kill before anyone else does, so I think the Rock Slide's our safest bet. Stab, +1 Rock Slide. We outspeed everything. Will this be enough to take down the Volcarona? I'd be surprised if it did not. ×4 weakness. No berry to lower the damage. And we go ahead and knock out the Volcarona, getting our first knockout. First blood. First blood. Now Excadrill is going to go again for another EQ. We really need to get rid of that thing on the field. So we'll target that next. It Hydro Pumps. Ludicolo does us a favor and then targets the Excadrill and gets a Hydro Pump off on it, knocking that thing out. So right now, we are looking pretty solid right now. We have a Life Orb on the Ludicolo. That combined with the Sandstorm will knock it out, giving us another point. So we are comfortably in first place, which will unfortunately lead us to a very big target on our back right now. With the Weavile coming out, I am already predicting that it will either Ice Shard or fake out the Tyranitar slot. So we may as well just let Tyranitar go down here. But we won't go down without a fight. So I think, just to be safe, I will go ahead and crunch the Dhelmise. And it does go ahead for the Ice Shard, targets me, and that is enough to knock me out, unfortunately. Nightmare, you did fantastic. Take a good rest right now. And it seems, I'm pretty sure everyone was targeting me here. Oh, that's alright though. We can't be unhappy having 2 kills thanks to the sand. Alright, so next we gotta decide who we're gonna switch out to if it will be the Lycanroc midday form, the fastest thing on the field thanks to the Sand Rush ability, or if we want to send out Darunia, our Alolan Golem, who is holding the air balloon, safe from ground type moves, but I don't know if anyone besides that Dhelmise will have a ground type move, so it's hit or miss, but we're here to have fun. I will say we will switch out into our Alolan Golem. We'll set up with an Automize to boost our speed, so we should be the fastest thing on the field. And then we will be able to do some damage, like a return on that Samurott or a Rock Slide to hit everything. Let's find out what happens next. Okay, so I lost the air balloon. And for some reason, the Oshawott Evolved form, Samurott, chose not to use a water move on me, so that's okay, but then Anger Shot will be targeting... Oh, I was half expecting that to come and target us because of the winning in first, but I think he wanted a point on. Okay, so we are still alive, so we'll go ahead and target down the Samurott slot with a Galvantulized return. We have the Alolan Raichu on the field. We are still faster than that, and I think Lycanroc can knock that out. So let's at least get one more kill before I presume everyone's going to be targeting down my slot, because I'm comfortably in first place, as you can see by the 1 next to my name, or Darunia's name, excuse me. The power of Pokemon, folks. Gotta drink. Water is good for you. Yep, I don't see any other play other than targeting the Samurott. And it does not protect, so we get a stab return off, 20%, and it will knock out the Samurott, giving us another point. Excellent. So we are in good shape right now. And as expected, the Raichu will be the next fastest thing on the field. Will take us out with the Psychic. So I think one of the best bets right now is to go ahead and use the Rockium Z on the Alolan Raichu with the Lycanroc to knock it out. Even though the sand is down, we should be the fastest thing on the field thanks to just being a jolly nature. Alright, meet Kynarian, one of my all-time favorite Pokemon right now. There's a story about how it's shiny. It is not hacked. It is genuine, and it just so happens to be Jolly and Sandrush. So I'm very blessed to have that Pokemon on my team. We'll go ahead and go for the Continental Crush, and we will target down the Alolan Raichu, because I'm pretty sure the Tentacruel will knock us out. And if we knock out the Alolan Raichu, we should be done, because it's the last Pokemon on its team. We could target the Tentacruel, but I want to secure knocking out second place. So we'll go ahead and target the Alolan Raichu, and we go first, do our little dance here. I love this pose very much. Okay. The Z-Power surrounds Kynarian. Continental Crush. Oh yeah! That would really smart, having a giant boulder fall on top of you. I feel like that would kill anything in real life. And sure enough, we knock out the Alolan Raichu, securing ourselves another kill, or point. We're not killing in Pokemon. And yeah, the Tentacruel will go ahead and knock us out, unfortunately. But since Tentacruel's team is on 4th place right now, and we got a knockout before we went down, we are in great shape right now. So the battle is over. Who wins? Ah! Are you serious? We lost. We got so many kills, but we still ended up losing. Alright, I did not know that. So apparently if you survive to the end and still have a Pokemon remaining, that's when your points count. That's when we lost in previous matches too. Well, that's good information to know. I'm glad we're learning this together. So be sure you survive a Battle Royale to even have a chance of winning, even if you have a lot of points. So in that time, it would have been better for me to target down the Tentacruel and allow the Alolan Raichu to knock me out, I suppose, because that would have done gave us both 1 point. But then I guess I would have hoped for the Alolan to live a Psychic from Raichu. Doesn't have the best Psychic special attack, but anyway, we can't dwell on what ifs. This is the end. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the battle, and once again, this is a Shining Ally. Continue to stay loyal, stay bright, and don't forget to share the light. Have a good one, guys.